You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
I got my kids here, and that's why I'm here, because I'm a concerned parent.
Parents blasting DeKalb County's only finalist for superintendent as Dr. Devon Horton prepares to meet with more students and families today.
Grab the rain gear, folks. You're going to need that because we got scattered showers pushing into our area. Possible thunderstorms later on this afternoon.
DeKalb County kicking off our 11 minutes of nonstop news, where the finalist for the school district superintendent job, Dr. Devon Horton, will face more tough questions today about a pending lawsuit and his experience. Ariana Maniz has more for us. Ariana, there was a strong reaction from parents at the first public introduction. The next one's tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Cheryl. Tonight at 6 p.m., Dr. Devon Horton will continue to make the case to parents in DeKalb County that he has what it takes to be the next superintendent. So for the first of 3 town halls, parents pressed Horton on whether he has the experience to lead a school district the size of DeKalb County.
Our district is 900% bigger than what we have 94,000 students. His district has 6,400.
But I've worked in districts a little bit larger and also led a school district, during some really challenging times during COVID. And the skills and the talent that's necessary to lead a district like DeKalb can be, lifted on in any spectrum.
We also heard from parents who question a federal lawsuit filed back in 2021 accusing Horton of violating the Civil Rights Act by treating Asian and white students differently than students of color. And other parents believe current interim superintendent Dr. Van Zandt Tinsley should continue to lead the district and believes the county needs to take their time selecting the next superintendent because they feel the process is being rushed. Now, tonight's town hall meeting takes place at Dr. Ronald E. McNair Middle School in Decatur at 6 p.m. Cheryl.
Ariana, thank you. Just hours from now, Governor Gov Kemp will sign a handful of bills impacting your children's education. House Bill 147 is a Safe Schools Act. It would include requiring intruder alert drills, along with schools having access to safety and anti-gang personnel. A House Bill 538 enhances the Georgia Early Literacy Act. It approves more teaching materials for kindergarten through 3rd grade. Continuing now with your 11 minutes of nonstop news. This morning, the family of a woman killed feet away from her front door want answers and justice.
Why her? Why would it be somebody who's trying to make it, who's trying to better herself, who's trying to do right by people, who's trying to help? Why?
Ashley Burton was shot at City Park Apartments less than 48 hours ago by someone police say knew her. Police have not released any information about that suspect. Just hours ago, we learned that Carolyn Long Banks has passed away. She was the first Black woman to serve on the Atlanta City Council. At one time, she worked alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. during the Civil Rights Movement. And that was a look at your Thursday morning headlines, as the rain will be moving in throughout the day.
Yeah, we'll be watching it. Some light showers already starting to impact our southernmost counties there. It's very, very light. Maybe a few sprinkles on your windshield. That's about it this morning. We do have the clouds in place, and some of those clouds are starting to spread a little further to the north. Temperatures will start off right around 55 degrees. We'll hit 63 by noon, on our way to 68 for an afternoon high. That's it, 68, thanks to the cloud cover and the rain. A couple thunderstorms will be around later this afternoon as well. As you're driving home, be on the lookout for that. Some of those thunderstorms will produce some heavy rain out there. We'll continue as we head into the evening, expecting it to wind down just a little bit, but then we'll keep the scattered showers in the forecast right on through Friday. As a matter of fact, thanks to this area's low pressure that's sliding further off to the north. It's going to be a slow mover, so it will move through our area by tomorrow. So the rain remains in the forecast all day today and then again tomorrow before it begins to kick out. Some of the thunderstorms accompanying this could pack quite a punch as far as the wind speeds go. So we'll watch that. The Storm Prediction Center has now placed a level 2 threat over the central and southern portions of the state. That's just south of the Macon area, down into the southern portions of our state. The level 1 threat from Atlanta down toward Macon, that's where some of those thunderstorms, or at least a few of the thunderstorms, could produce very heavy rain, the gusty winds. Can't rule out a tornado, although that threat is very low. I think the hail threat is further down to the south of us as well. But be on the lookout, especially with that heavy rain that's going to be around the area. That could lead to some ponding on the roadways, so you have to be careful as you're driving home. Let's time it out for you hour by hour. Here's the forecast track model. You can follow along with me with the time. Right there at the top of the screen shows the clouds in place this morning. I think through about 9, 10 o'clock, we'll start to see it become a little bit more widespread as far as these scattered showers go. We'll keep that in the forecast at least through 3. Once we get to 3, 4 o'clock, that's when we can see some of these embedded thunderstorms around. Becomes a little bit more widespread as well as we head through the evening. Again, some of those thunderstorms could pack quite a punch as far as the wind speeds and the very heavy rain. We'll continue to see the off and on scattered showers as we head through the day on Friday. I think fewer thunderstorms around on Friday, but we'll keep it in the forecast. By Friday evening, that's when we'll see that area of low pressure kick out. We'll keep the clouds around through about 9 o'clock, and then that'll clear out, set us up for the sunshine as we head through the day on Saturday. In fact, that'll be the better of the 2 weekend days right there. We'll hit 80 for the high temperature on Saturday. Sunday, 76. Got a front that's going to come through. Right now, I'm going to give it a low threat for rain. Looks like we'll see more in the way of clouds than rainfall. Behind that front, we'll clear it out, cool it down a little bit. You're looking at 71 degrees for the high on Monday. I call that the sweet spot. Mostly sunny skies and 11 on the wazometer. 10 by Tuesday with 78, and then back up to 80 by the middle of next week.
Now to breaking news. We have learned a car has crashed into the Ashview Heights apartment complex along Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard. Our 11 Live Sky Tractor is flying above the scene right now. We're working to learn more information. We'll update you as we get it in. Actor and singer Jamie Foxx is recovering this morning after suffering a medical complication. He's in Atlanta filming his new movie. His daughter posted the news on Instagram. She shared that he was on his way to recovery due to quick action and great care, but wasn't specific about what happened. We do know Fox is filming Back in Action with actress Cameron Diaz right now in Atlanta. In DeKalb County, a troubled complex is at the center of a possible homicide investigation. 2 people were found dead after a fire at the Brannon Hills condominiums. County leaders say more has to be done to protect families there.
Brannon Hills has been a troubled community for over 20 years. The county, I think, over the years has tried many different tactics, and just these recent issues of fires and murders have really been coming on a lot more frequent.
Commissioners have allotted about $100,000 in funding to help clean up dumping sites and put up more security cameras. This morning, new details about a sting that cracked down on counterfeit purses around Atlanta. This week, federal charges were filed against the operators of the Westgate Discount Mall along Campbellton Road. They're accused of trying to sell knockoff Louis Vuitton merchandise. This is tied to a raid in August of 2021. It brought in more than 72,000 fake items. That raid even caught the attention of Governor Brian Kemp, who stopped by the site along with First Lady Marty Kemp and joined law enforcement after that raid was over. This isn't the first time Westgate Discount Mall has been targeted. Investigators confiscated fake handbags, clothing, and belts during a raid there in 2017. 4 people were arrested. Now to a story of people doing good things. It's called the Inner City Muslim Action Network. The Green Reentry Program offers life and trade skills, training, mental health counseling, and low-cost housing to former inmates. The building the program is running out of is also getting a second chance. Years ago, it was an abandoned building off MLK. Now it's housing a program providing hope and inspiration to a lot of people. Now here a preview from Hoda on what to look forward to on the Today Show.
Coming up on Today, an eye-opening Consumer Confidential. Canceling some of your monthly subscriptions can save you money, but doing it can be nearly impossible. Lucky for us, Vicki Wynn found apps to help. She'll share everything she knows later on Today.
Going out at noon today, you're going to need your rain gear, folks. We're expecting a few scattered showers to be around, temperatures right around 63 degrees. A couple thunderstorms once we get to the latter half of the afternoon. So after 3, 4 o'clock, there'll be a few thunderstorms around. Some of those could pack quite a punch as far as the wind speeds go. Some very heavy rain as well. 68 will be our afternoon high temperature today. By 6 o'clock, still dealing with that rain, down to 66 for your temperature.
All right, if you have friends in that direction, text them. Tell them don't drive that way.
Yeah, don't go.
All right, we're ready for the rain this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be around off and on throughout the day.
All right, everybody. Hope you have a great day. Today's show is coming up next, and we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning.